Greetings. Tony from Old River Hardgoods again. The music you're listening to is Ancient Fields from my first CD, Forgotten Walls. As always, the link to the full version and a video I made of it a bunch of years back is down there in the description. As you probably guessed by the title screen, we are on our way down to the September Renningers Kutztown, our fall antiques extravaganza for 2025. This is the last one of the season for these guys. Weather's looking gorgeous. We had a whole bunch of much needed rain yesterday, which in a way is good because a lot of dealers were able to set up, so I'm sure they'll be setting up this morning, and consequently they won't be able to pick the field as hard previously, which is always a problem with this place. But anyways, we're gonna keep on trucking and see what we find. I even got old Grumpy in the passenger seat with me. So, oh boy, just somebody just nailed a skunk. Lovely. Yeah, that'll be a 2-miler. That's how long we're gonna have to drive to get this stink out of the car. But anyways, on we go. As you can see, it is just a right gorgeous fall morning here in Pennsylvania. Traveling along the mountain road. So, anyways, she's over there grumbling, so I'm going to stop and drive. Well, it's 8 o'clock. We just got here. A little bit of fog, but it's burning off. There's the show area over there. Gonna do a pit stop, check out what my buddy Johnson's got up here, and get in line. So off we go. Well, it's 8:25, and this is a line to get in. Not too bad. Already got my tickets. And see some people back there, so we won't know until we get in. And away we go, like lemmings heading over the cliff. And we go, and off the hunt begins. Well, here we are at the back of the field. Not much going on, but I have done some picking, that's for sure. One solid hit off the one guy comes out of New York with boxes and boxes of stuff. He's always worked with me on the first stop. A couple other goodies here and there, so anyway, let's keep on hobbling, see what else we can turn up. We are in the first pavilion. It's pretty full today. Yeah, it's always had this, but lately I've been actually finding some stuff in here, so worth walking around. A lot of nice produce. Tons of jewelry, if that's your thing. Clothes. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get picking. Can't do that holding the phone. Quick sneak peek at what I got so far. I had to unload the bag because it was getting a little heavy, so gonna grab a little more coffee and sit down for a couple seconds, rest my legs, and then it's back on the field. Back here in the second pavilion. Not as full as the other one was. Already hit the other side. That's glass furniture. Leather work. Need to ask. Right, the phone was dipping there. Trying to walk and talk and look and film. So, yep, there we go again. All right, gotta stop and look. Guy I run into up at Madison Bachville. Spent some money.
Patrick doing a
Well, it's just about 11 o'clock, and I'm done. Got hustled by some guy out in the parking lot. Thanks, Bill. Anyways, but I had a pretty good haul overall, so I'm just waiting for Her Holiness to show up back here at the truck so we can go make a quick pit stop and get on the road because I got a lot of stuff to do. So taking care of the video from this, finish up the video for this particular, I'm finishing up the tool part of this video. I can talk. And got some stuff to ship and etc, etc, etc. So anyways, we'll see when I get back to the shop. Maybe take one or two more road trip type segments, but we shall see. Yeah, I'm looking out the door. I don't want anybody to go drive it. I have my door open. I don't want anybody to go ripping by and knocking it off. People do that kind of stuff. Idiots. Speak of the devil. Back up PA 147 here. Railroad tracks. Occasionally get used, I think. Maybe just a spur, yeah, deadhead back there, up there. But, you know, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Ain't too many of these left for this year. Hawk up there, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I can see it. Corner. Memorial Place. Well, here we are back at the shop, and let's take a look at the goodies that Kutztown produced. Starting up top here is an 18-inch perfect handle screwdriver. I don't know the maker yet, but we'll figure it out. And it's actually in pretty good shape. It's not all bent or beat all the crap. A really nice 17 plus inch brass outside caliper. That I did pay some money for, but you got to sometimes, right? Another 6-inch or so perfect handle screwdriver. Don't know the maker. Stanley 64 spoke shave. Should clean up all right. Something you don't see every day. This is a Darling Brown and Sharp wire gauge or thickness gauge. Needs just a hair of cleaning, but you know, Darling Brown and Sharp were in business from 1866 to 1892 when Darling left the building. So, you know, for 125 plus years old at least, that thing's in really nice shape. Swinging over here, we got us a T-auger handle. Don't know the maker, but I suspect this is one of the earlier patented models. Hopefully a name will come up on that. A fid, oak fid. Hopefully that'll clean. Got a little ambulance action going on out there. Another small food chopper. Pumpkin chopper. I ain't seen one of these in like forever, and then this is the third one I've had this year. One big and two small. This is a distance 6-inch bevel square, not too bad a shape. A James Swan 1¼ inch paring chisel. I did buzz the name off so we could read it a little better. Handle's a little suspect, but yeah, don't see him anymore. This is a Dasco German. Looks to be a 1/4 inch paring chisel. Another paring chisel or bevel edge firmer, whatever you want to float, is this Witherby in the 1-inch variety. And this also is a Witherby. Where does I see the mark? Yeah, it's over there. 1/8 inch SAS mortising chisel, not super long, but not super short either. Another one, not super long, but Stanley 750 1/4 inch chisel. Original handle, original patina, etc., etc. Assortment of carving tools. This one's an Addis, a little thin gouge. This one, I was going to zoom in on the maker's name. Maybe you can read it. Yeah, is that Molson Brothers? Yeah, I can't read it for you. Anyways, it's a V gouge. It's for some reason, somebody toothed the edge. I don't know, but I think it's neat. Probably not $100 neat, but still neat. Another flat sweep gouge. Again, I should have looked at these makers, but I'm tired. Been a long day, etc., etc. Really tiny little gouge. That's got to be a 1/16 of an inch. And again, don't know the maker of it, but we'll figure that out. Another one, bent gouge. Interesting handle repair. A Starrett protractor head. Needs a little cleaning, but that'll come back just dandy. This is a Morel patent bench stop, plain stop. Not too common, and yeah, we'll see what it brings. Needs more cleaning, but this is a, let's see what's the mark. That's on the side. The GCW 2-ounce ball peen hammer. Looks to be the original handle with the original paint. Yeah. Pair of small turn screws. Well, small turn screw, medium-sized turn screw. I did see some kind of mark on that one. Yeah, it's buried there, but I can't read it. And last is an early pair of scissors, or shears. Didn't see a mark on these guys, but I didn't look real hard. It's one of those things when you grab it in the heat of battle, you just kind of go for it. So anyways, that's my tale of goods for this trip. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little excursion video and learned something about the tools and all that good stuff. And in a rare fit of inspiration, I always have my next video planned out, at least partially in my head. We're going to be taking a trip in the old Wayback Machine to the year 2006, in which I acquired a whole collection, working man's collection of silversmithing tools. I kind of dug some of that stuff out because I was looking something else up and found I got all these pictures and stuff, no video, but it's going to be interesting. So anyways, as always, if you like what you're seeing, please hit that subscribe button to be notified when new videos are posted. Thanks for watching, and bye.